going to look at how the observer role works in Canvas. This is going to differ significantly with the way we have been doing things through Dropout Detective. So let's jump right in. The first thing we're going to do is log into Canvas. We can do this by going to utpb.instructure.com/login/canvas. In the Falcon ID field, use the username that was provided. In the password field, go ahead and type the password that you selected as part of the registration process when you received the welcome email from Canvas. Please realize that your account is a custom account, and as such, the Forgot Password button will not work for you. If you need password assistance, please email reach@utpb.edu. Now click Login. It is likely that you have a little bit of Canvas experience at this point, so I will be brief and mostly only describe features that are unique to the observer role. This screencast does make the assumption that you have gone through the existing process of getting students added to your observer account. Please work with the UTPB Dual Credit Office to get these students added. The screen we see here is called the dashboard. The cards that we see on the dashboard are for either classes that we are taking, classes that we teach, or classes the students we are observing are in. As an observer, you can go into these courses and see a limited amount of the content. Most likely, you will want to know who has been assigned to you. The easiest way to do this is click on View Grades at the upper right-hand corner of the screen. This shows me that I am observing two different students, Katie Thrace and another student named S6. Maybe he's some kind of secret agent. Just kidding. That's one of our Canvas test accounts that we use to mimic students when we need to have a student in the class for demonstration purposes. On the screen, I can see the grades the students currently have in the course. Keep in mind, scores in Canvas may or may not reflect the overall score of the student in the course. This is especially true if a faculty member is using publisher content in their course. If they are doing manual updates, they may not have updated the scores yet. Let's see why S6 has a 60% in his Chemistry 212 class. All we need to do is click on the title. If I ignore the fact that he has not submitted any of the assignments that were due nearly 4 years ago, I can see that he got 3 out of 5 on the exam. One thing that's important to know about how Canvas functions is that an instructor has to give a 0 for the score. Otherwise, this score does not count against or for their grade in the course. When we look at Paper 1, Discussion 1, and Paper 2, we see that there is a dash there. This means that these have not yet been scored. It also means that these were not counting against our student's grade yet. If I click on Exam 1, there's not a lot I can see. If I go back, notice on the right-hand side of the row, I have a small checkbox. If I click that, it allows me to see scores details for the exam. I can see that the mean is 3.1, the highest score was 4, and the low score was 1. This gives me a little bit of insight on comparatively how well S6 is doing in the course. Let's go back to the dashboard. You may see notification preferences at the top of your screen. If this is the case, you can click that blue button and it will take you to the notifications area. From here, I can choose the types and frequency of Canvas notifications to receive. As an observer, these may be of limited use to you. Let's go back to the dashboard again. If I click on the inbox, this is going to take me to an area where I can see messages sent inside of Canvas. It's very important that we make the distinction that this is not email. This is only Canvas's internal messaging system. Based upon notification settings, emails to an external account may be generated by inbox messages, but please do not make the mistake of thinking that the Canvas inbox is email. If I want to send a message, I click on the pencil at the top of the screen. From here, I can select the course and who I want to send the message to. I can send a message to either the instructor or my students that I'm observing. I will not receive messages sent from the instructor to the students I'm observing. As with an email, I write the subject and I write the message, and I can attach an item or a media file if I click on the buttons on the lower left. After I'm done composing my message and I've attached anything I would like to attach to it, I click Send. If you would like to know more about the observer role, please check out the Canvas guides. These can be found by clicking on Help and Resources in the Global Navigation menu and selecting Search the Canvas Guides. From here, click Canvas Guides and then Observer. Understand that not every item which is discussed in the guides is enabled at UTPB. If you have any questions, please contact reach@utpb.edu or talk to the UTPB Dual Credit Advisor. Thanks for watching and have a great semester. Falcons up!